Hi there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Catherine, and today I'm going to be walking you through step by step how to get started with the Cosmos ecosystem. So if you've been looking at the chart and seeing that the only things in green right now in this bearish market seems to be on this Cosmos chain, I'll show you how to get started, how to set up a wallet. It does not use MetaMask. You'll have to set up a whole new wallet, how to transfer your assets to there, how to transfer assets from one IBC chain to another, and how to start earning yield today. I'll also show you how to stake, so staking different coins in order to get airdrops in the future, because this chain is so new that there's going to be a lot of airdrops coming up. So if you stake, there's a good chance that you will be able to get those airdrops, which is basically free money. So why not? All right, let's jump in. I'm gonna show you how it works. All right, so the first part of getting set up on the Cosmos network is to get a wallet. So Cosmos does not use MetaMask for their wallet. The best one I find is Keplr. So if you go to wallet.keplr, you will need to install an extension. Now I use Brave for this normally. You can see up here I have all of my browser extensions, which I've said in other videos that I don't like to add wallets to a browser that I use for my personal things, which is still true, but I have already installed this on Brave, so I want to walk you through literally step by step. So I will install it on Chrome, and then I'll just remove it afterwards. So just add the extension. All right, that's it. So in order to be able to work with the Cosmos apps, you'll need this Web3 wallet. And just like on Solana, you can only use sort of Phantom. On Cosmos, you can only use the Keplr wallet. So first thing we'll be creating a new account. And again, since I'm showing you this is my seed phrase. So obviously this is something you want to keep. I would go for 24 words instead of 12, just for security purposes. Let's just put a demo account. All right, password. Don't worry about the advanced thing. Click on next. Now you want to save this seed phrase. I'm just going to copy it into a notes file for now. All right. And then I want to spell it out. So all right, the extension is done. So currently, the wallet is all set up. I can send to this address if I wanted. So up here, you can see a drop-down menu, and essentially these are different networks that all connect through the Cosmos ecosystem. So the Cosmos ecosystem is a sort of series of different blockchains which connect together. So it's basically a layer 0, and these blockchains are built on top of it. So they all are used for different things. So Secret Network is a privacy network. Osmosis, I'll be showing you, is another network which you can do trading, farming, bunch of stuff on. And there's new networks being added all the time. This new one, Evmos, just came out and is in beta, as you see. So, and you can even actually have the Terra network on here as well, which I'll show you how to add. So if we go to osmosis.zone and you enter the lab, you can connect your Keplr wallet, approve it. And you can see all of the different pools on here. Now I'm going to show you how to get into these. But for now, you have your wallet. The next thing you have to do is actually fund your wallet with some Atom, which we can get from Coinbase. All right, so this is my Coinbase account. And what we can do here is, you can see here at Cosmos, this is the essentially gas that you have to spend for the Cosmos network. Now, let's just buy some of this. Let's just send a tiny bit of USDC coin into Cosmos, and then I'll send that to my wallet. So as you see here, I'm not getting much Atom, but again, this is for a demo account. I just showed you my seed phrase, so I'm not going to be sending much to this wallet. All right, so once we have this, what we can do is we can send this Atom to the Keplr wallet that we just set up. So if we go here and we click here, you can see we have no Atom available, so we want to deposit it, which is just like MetaMask, where we copy the address from here and then put it into Coinbase. So we click send receive. Cosmos, we want to send all of it. We only got 393, all right. And we'll send it to this address. We don't need to add anything here. No, we don't need a memo. All right, so once we do that, it should show up in our Cosmos wallet inside of Keplr. Let's see. Let's give it a bit. You can see here that you can stake your Atom inside of this and earn 15.34% per year, which is actually pretty great. But let's wait and see when this comes up. Now, make sure whenever you are working with your Keplr wallet that you always have the right address and the blockchain selected. So if you said, okay, Osmosis, and then you tried to send your atoms to this address, that would not work. It's just like sending Ethereum to a Bitcoin address. So make sure that you are on the right network in order to send it. And you can see here that now it's in here. So I have 0.12 Atom inside of my wallet, and the fees on Cosmos are so low that like this would be fine for a while just to do gas with. Okay, so Osmosis, this is essentially another blockchain within the Cosmos ecosystem. So if we think of Cosmos, it's the layer 0, and then everything else is built on top of it. So to be able to transfer assets between blockchains, you have to actually deposit it. So you can see here that they have all these different chains. They have Terra network, they have the Cosmos, Secret, Terra. So like I could send my Terra from my Anchor protocol, so I could take it out and I could just deposit it into this asset. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, actually, you know what this is doing is actually adding Terra to my wallet, which I've actually wanted to do anyway. So if we jump in here, you can see that we should have Terra. So now I can work right within the Terra network. So for example, if I wanted to withdraw from Anchor protocol and send to use on Osmosis, I could send my UST or my Luna to this address, and it takes like seconds, and now we'll be able to use it on this whole Cosmos network because Luna and Terra are actually built on the Cosmos network. So it all works together. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to deposit some of your assets on the Osmosis. So if you go to deposit, approve, then I could send 0.1. I'm working with such a small amount here that it's like going to be a little difficult to show you. But we're going to try anyway. So I'm just depositing this small amount of Atom that I have in here. And once it's in here, I can actually exchange it for some Osmo, which is the token for the Osmosis network. So if I come into trade, you can see here that I have 0.11 Atom. I have no Osmo, so I could just click half and I will automatically be able to take half of this and swap it for Osmo. So if I do that, you can see like the gas fees are so cheap. Like for you to do high gas, it's 6 cents, and that's high. I'm just going to do average, and it's not even recognized on here. So if I click approve, what this is going to do is it's going to swap half of my Atom for Osmo, and then I could work within the Osmosis network. So if I go into pools, you can see here that there's a bunch of different liquidity pools, and you get different APRs depending on how long you stake it for. So for example, I'm just going to show you how to start pooling assets in the Atom Osmo pool, because that's the 2 tokens I have. So if we go in here, you can see that the highest APR is if you bond for 14 days. So basically, you won't be able to unstake for 14 days. And that's because it's a reward-based system for super fluid staking, which we're going to get into later. So let's just say I want to bond my Atom Osmo for 14 days. What I want to do is I want to create and add liquidity. So let's just say we add this. Again, this is such a small amount that it's kind of just wanting to show you how it all works. So first thing is creating your liquidity pool. And now I have $3.21 to start earning on. And then what you can do is choose how long you want to bond your LP tokens. So I am just going to pick 14 days, click on max. And then what's interesting now is you can choose to super fluid stake your tokens whenever you're earning yield on it. So this way, as well as earning APR on the LP tokens, you're also going to be rewarded for staking your tokens inside of the super fluid stake. And I'm going to go into that in detail and what it means later. But for now, let's just do it. And here you're just picking what node you want to go with. Let's just say approve. And what's going on now is my Osmo is being staked. So I'm going to earn rewards on that. And then I'm also going to earn 73.76% in rewards, in Osmo rewards from this pool. So you're essentially double dipping because you can get two sets of rewards at the same time, whereas usually this wouldn't be possible. And unlike other farms, which you've seen on Ethereum, the rewards actually come through once a day here. So if you go into pools, you'll see that reward distribution happens at the same time every day, which I believe is 11 a.m. Central. And you'll see the rewards come to the bottom here. And you can, again, take any rewards and add and compound your pool. So you could add to your super staking or your LP. And so it just makes it super easy to use. It's fast, it's cheap, and that is how you get started with Osmosis and Cosmos. Now, if you want to use any of these other sort of blockchains and deposit into them, you can do the exact same way. You have to send the token. So you could send your Luna from the Terra network into here. So this is a Terra address. You would send it to this address. And then just like we did with the Atom, you would just click deposit. So that is when you're depositing from this Terra address in your Keplr wallet and sending it to Osmosis. And then from there, you can do exactly what I just showed you before, where you can find a Luna. So Luna UST, Luna Atom, Luna Osmo. You could put it in any of these different pools in order to both be able to superfluid stake or just get the rewards or both. I'm actually in this pool for my other wallet, my wallet that I use Osmosis on, and 14 days on bonding, you're getting 128% APR, which is actually more than that because you get bonus bonding rewards. And then you also, as you're unbonding, so once you decide, okay, I'm want to get out of this pool, for the 14 days after, unlike other networks where the unbonding period doesn't generate rewards, on Osmosis, it does generate rewards, which is cool, so that you know that you're not wasting opportunity by waiting 14 days without getting rewards. You will still get your rewards through this unbonding time. All right, so I wanted to show you quickly how to go in and out of different networks if you have them. So you can see here that I just bought some secret network that I want to stake on the secret network. And to do that, I want to withdraw it. So if I click approve, basically what it's doing is I just traded some UST for secret on Osmosis. And now I want to basically withdraw it onto the secret network. So if we come up to here, this is the secret network, and I'm basically depositing it to this address. So let's just send like 50, withdraw it, approve. with my personal wallet, I have it set up on my Ledger rather than just having it sitting on Keplr. And just like MetaMask does, Keplr is basically the go-between between your Ledger and your Keplr and the network. So I would highly recommend Ledger. Trezor doesn't work with Cosmos, so Ledger is the best hardware wallet to be able to use for the most networks. Okay, so the secret transfer has been successful. So it should update this balance to show. Okay, there we go. So what I could do is if I wanted to stake these tokens, there's a good chance I could be eligible for a future airdrop. So I just click on here, I go to stake, and you're basically getting rewarded for helping the network continue to run. You are going to have to be locked in for 21 days in order to do this. So you can lock in, and as soon as you want to unlock, there's 21 days that you have to wait until you can do it. Just like the Terra network, it's a security protocol for all these different blockchains. But the good thing is that because this network is so up and coming, there is a very good chance that by doing this, you will get an airdrop. Now, let's see. Typically, I will just pick one of the low commission ones with a good amount of staked votes already in it. So let's just go with Mario. So I click on max, delegate, approve, and you can see here that it takes a little bit of my secret, like 5 cents worth, in order to use for gas. So that's a good thing about Cosmos, is that it actually will allow you to do that automatically, so it won't spend all of your tokens that you are now not able to use for gas. And that's it. So now I should be earning around 25% on this token. And I did this on Juno. So Juno is another network in which I have been staking probably for about a week or two. And I just claimed like 7 a couple of minutes ago. So I could stake those on top of it and earn 106%, which is pretty great. So actually, you know what? I won't do that. I'm going to take those 7. So I just kind of want to show you how to jump between things. So if I want to go back to Osmosis and deposit some Juno, I could go here, deposit, and click on max. And what it's doing here is taking the 7 that I have sitting in Juno, and it's sending it back to the Osmosis network. And as you see here, like the gas is just so cheap and it's so fast that this will be over. And then what I could do is I could come over here and I could earn some Juno Osmo. If I do a Command F for Juno, I can find any different LP pools possible. So Juno UST. This is probably the best one. So if I go to add, remove liquidity, actually I don't have much Osmo left, but I do have that 7 Juno that I just sent. So that's how quick it is. That's how you move around the network. That's how you stake. Again, staking, you're stuck for 21 days, but you can get some good rewards and chances for airdrop. I've already gotten some airdrops on the Cosmos network. And yeah, that's it. All right, I hope this was helpful. I hope now you can set up your own wallet and start earning some yield today. And if you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what other apps I should cover in the Cosmos ecosystem or other questions you have about anything I covered in today's video. All right, I'll see you soon.